So this was the plan, to reach Satima, the highest point of the Aberdares. So I was to move from home and snake my way through Central all the way to Satima. And this is what was supposed to get me there. A moped or a scooter. Some call it a moped, others call it a scooter. It's different from the normal regular motorcycles in that it has an automatic transmission. So it changes gears while in motion. You don't need to use the clutch because it changes automatically. It's good for lazy people like me because you don't have to keep on changing the gear every time. You're just on the throttle accelerating. Mopeds also aren't as fast as the other motorcycles. This one reached a top speed of 70 an hour, 70 kilometers an hour. Had to get everything ready, bags and all. And I was on the road. The roads were clear because it was a weekday. I got beautiful views at Thika. Got bananas at Moranga. The road from Moranga to Nyeri is actually very beautiful. And finally had to rest at Nyeri. Next day, bright and early, left Nyeri. Was to go past Moiga, past a bit of Laikipia, all the way to Nyandarua. The views were beautiful as always. The forest there, the road. Actually, there were very few vehicles on the road because it was in the middle of the week. And I did get a glimpse of Mount Kenya while on the road. Very beautiful. Finally arrived at the junction. It was now a 20-kilometer distance from the junction to the Aberdare gate, and it was now Maram Road. I had just left the tarmac road. Beautiful countryside in the Nyandarua area. Got to the Aberdare gate and immediately started the hike. The first part is the forest, which has elephants and buffaloes and all that. Such a beautiful view. Tall trees, the sunlight. Was that an elephant or a buffalo? I can't remember that. After the forest, it's an open clearing. So now we are past the forests. And now the rocks, the strange looking rocks start appearing. And this area is also full of water, and so mud is everywhere, so walking can be quite a challenge. So now we've reached the point where the rocks are huge and are very visible,
Inafanya?
and the area is now a grassland. A grassland full of water.
Eh. Mm.
Having to walk with water in your shoes is a very uncomfortable experience. The hike got so intense that I had to sit down and rest because my knees and my feet were killing me at this point. And finally, after hours of hiking, I finally reached the summit of Satima, the highest point of the Aberdares. It was foggy, but the views were beautiful. Had to spend the night there, and very bright and early the next morning I had to head back. Got beautiful views of the Sagana River.
So that's it on the Aberdare trip. It was an exciting trip. I did get a few problems on the road. I did get a puncture. But all in all, it was all worth it. I had an adventure of a lifetime, if I can say. And I might decide to do it again. It's worth repeating. Yes.